Hi everyone, I'm Rupert.
And I'm Redbeard.
And this is Rupert's Beard. Why are we doing it this way?
We're sounding upbeat,
There we go.
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah. Take it away,
for
Red.
sure.
For Rizzle.
Faux shizzle.
Oh, shizzle. Anyways, take it away, please, before this gets worse.
No, I will be continuing this in his house.
Okay.
Yeah, I will
Why
not
don't you tell
be.
us what we're
Yeah,
going over first before we start going over the deck list?
No, I'm just a speed run on this.
All right.
Speed run, yeah.
Speed run.
Yeah. Call me I Show Speed. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. You're old. Anyway, this video is going to be going over the blue Hunter deck, the Bomber. I call him Bomberman. I don't know if I think he's called the Bomber. I haven't gotten that far in the show, honestly.
Man is on like episode 4.
I'm on episode like 12, maybe 14.
Okay.
It's more than 4. But
Not by a lot.
yeah, I'm still in the first Hunter exam. But basically, from Greed Island, if I've read the wiki right, he is the major antagonist of Greed Island. Before we get into that deck list, this is... I don't know why I said that.
I don't either.
I really don't know where I was going with that.
I don't either.
Be sure to leave us a comment so I can get my thoughts together.
Please.
Yeah, drop me a script if you feel like it.
He won't read it, but drop it for him.
No, I will read it. I just can't guarantee I'll follow it.
Because I'm the one who has to handle all of it.
Yeah. You don't even... Yeah, he doesn't write me scripts. He doesn't care, guys.
It's because he won't read it.
Yeah.
Continue with the rest of the intro.
Hit that notification bell so you can see whenever the train wrecks like this come up. Don't make me lead things anymore.
And don't, if you like the video, even though after that, don't forget that like button. Please subscribe.
Please.
Please. I
Wait.
put up with this. Please.
See, please. He's grumbling.
And just go ahead and start with the deck list.
Yeah. So obviously we have 4 of the 0-drop, the Bomber himself, Genthru. What a weird name. You ever seen Treasure Planet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised at that, actually. He kind of looks like a blonde version of the main character a little bit. Got that same, like, jaw, the chin, the glasses. That's about what the similarities in. Anyway.
Okay.
But this is Genthru. He has the Get trigger. He's a 0-drop. Generates 1 energy, 1500 BP, and he's 1 AP to play. He is your 0-drop target for the raid. You play 4 of them because of that. That's about it. We are only on 4 0-drops, or not 4, 8 0-drops in this.
I know his deck list better than him, I guess.
Yeah, I had the wrong number in my head.
Weird.
We are on 8 total, so you're going to have to mulligan most of the time to get a 0-drop. If you see a 0-drop, don't mulligan. You ain't going to find another one.
Don't do it.
Please, I speak from experience. But the other 4 of that we're on is Gone Freaks. He is a 0-drop, 1 AP, 1500. His trigger is get, or not get, he is draw a card. And he generates an energy. When played, draw a card, place a card in your sideline. He just filters. He's energy generation. He's a 0-drop. You kind of got to play those.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I would. If you want to do like a full theme build, I guess you can only play 0-drop the Bomber, but I would not.
Probably should not.
No, but I can't tell you what to do, faithful viewers. I don't know.
Please.
Yeah, no, I'm role playing gentle criminal now. This is another Genthru. He is a 1 energy, 1 AP, 2500 BP, 1 energy generation. When played, look at the top card of your deck, place it on top or bottom of the deck. Once we get a little bit further in, I can explain why that's important. But stacking your deck in this deck is very important for the raid, honestly, the raid and risky dice. I hate risky dice. That's if anything changes, risky dice will be the first card to be cut. I just don't like it. It's too risky. Sometimes the situations get a little bit dicey when you have to use it.
Please.
This is Sub. He is also the Bomber Affinity. 1 energy, 1 AP. He costs 1 energy he generates 1 energy. 2000 BP. When played, you look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 The Bomber Affinity, or 1 risky dice among them, and add it to your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added a card to your hand, place 1 from your hand in the sideline.
I'm trying to get it so everything see the pictures well. I don't think I'm doing it well.
No, I mean, that's better than what I was doing. Doesn't take much, but...
Yeah.
We're on 4 Eta, your double energy generation. 1 energy, 1 AP, 1500 BP, generates 2, like I said. When played, you have to bounce 1 other character with 1 or less required energy to your hand. On your field, it'd be crazy if you could bounce your opponent. Just like, all right, double energy, bounce your guy, or I have to leave the field. What? But yeah, if you don't have a 0 drop or another 1 drop on the field when you play her, she has to be bounced immediately back. So she's just, when you have, like, say you can rebounce a Gone and just redo that, draw another card, pick another card. Other than that, that's pretty much, she's double energy generation. There's not a lot in this deck, but your highest cost card is, like, I think there's a 5 cost that's a 2 of, and then your biggest main card, your raid, is 4 cost. So it's not like you need a whole lot of energy. Actually, that seems to be a trend with Blue Hunter x Hunter now that I think about it. The other deck, Specified Slot, only needs 4 energy. We're on 4 Garenu. 2 energy, 1 AP, generates an energy, activate main, switch to resting. Look at the top card of your deck, put it on top or bottom. It has the active trigger and has 3000 BP. Again, stacking your deck can be pretty important for this deck. Little bit, once we get to the raid and risky dice, it'll be, and I guess, no, actually, yeah, just raid and risky dice. I couldn't remember if this one had something to do with it or not. But raid, risky dice, and Bara here in a second, basically are the main ones that we have to worry about with the stacking the deck. The color trigger for the deck is blue. Is another Genthru. I don't know why I was going to say it's blue. It's all blue. You can mix colors in Union Arena. I don't know why you would, because you still have to have the right energy.
Yeah.
He costs 3 energy. He's 2 AP. I kind of forgot that. When played, you draw a card. You may place 1 card on your hand from your hand on top of your deck, and if you do, you choose an opponent's character with 3000 or less BP on their front line and return it to hand. It is your color trigger, so blue color trigger is choose 1 character with 3500 or less BP on your opponent's front line, bounce it to hand. He generates 1 energy and is 3500. Pretty much, he also lets you stack your deck. He's removal, whether he's in your life or you play him. He's just kind of a good card. The other color trigger for the deck for blue is okay, but he's thematic in the deck. You want to have as many The Bomber Affinity cards as possible for their special trigger when we get to it. We are on 3 Bara. I think at one point I was wanting to bump him up to 1 more. Quick changes, that would be good to do because he has a draw trigger, and that's all obviously good to have a max of. But he has 3 energy, 1 AP. Activate main if on the front line. Once per turn, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has 2 or more required energy, choose it to 1 character with 1500 or more BP on your opponent's front line. It loses 1000 BP till the end of the turn. Place the revealed card on top or bottom of your deck. He has 3000 BP and generates an energy. Pretty much, he's one of the ones, if you can stack your deck and you can guarantee that it has enough energy, he's something that lets you play one of those, lower one of your opponent's guys by 1000 on that, and then say when you lower one of their 4Ks, now color trigger again through can bounce it to hand.
Or you don't have to worry about pesky Karapika.
Or pesky Karapika, yeah. That too. Now we're on the raid, obviously. 4 energy, 1 AP. He raids on top again through, big shocker. When played, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has 2 or more energy, choose up to 1 character with 3000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it.
Synergy.
Yeah, that's the synergy with it. Pretty much you lower their opponent's things, you sideline it, you bounce it with Genthru. You stack the deck with Garenu, with this Genthru technically. There's a couple ways to do it. Risky dice when we get to it can kind of stack. He has the raid trigger, obviously, 4,000 BP, and he generates an energy. Honestly, I've remembered him having impact for some reason, but I don't know that anything in this deck does have impact, unfortunately. And decks without impact sometimes are a little bit rough.
Yeah, impact's pretty good.
Yeah. We are on 2 Razor. He's kind of situational, but when he comes up, it's really funny. And damage 2 on a 4K guy is always pretty okay.
Yeah.
He is 5 energy, 1 AP. If there are 2 or more characters on your opponent's front line, he gains damage 2. So if they've got 2 or more guys on the front, always swing with him first. They're either going to block it or they're going to take 2 damage. And then when he's sideline, you get to choose up to 1 character on your energy line to move to the front line. So I guess in a pinch, if you've the only way I could think where that would be super relevant would be like if it's down to you and your opponent late game, you've got a full board, your opponent kills kills him to get rid of a blocker so they can swing with 4 guys to your last life. Razor lets you move somebody up, you've got a full line of blockers again.
Or lets you go when your power body's up early.
Well, that works too as well. It just depends on, yeah, I could see that, I suppose. I'm used to just kind of putting them back there, and I usually get them out early. I'm just lucky normally, though.
Yeah.
We're on 4 of the special trigger for the deck release, with all 3 of the bombers holding the trigger. It's an event. When using this card, reveal any number of cards in your hand. If the combined total of the bomber affinity cards revealed and on your field is 3 or more, reduce its AP cost by 1. Normally it's 3 energy, 2 AP. If you have 3 or more of the bomber revealed and on the field, then it turns to a 1 AP, 3 energy. You choose 1 character with 5,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. Being able to do that when you only have to have 3 energy and being able to do it for 1 AP most of the time, that's pretty good. Considering a lot of most of the other ones that are special triggers that are just flat out kill a guy are like 4K if I remember, or 4 if I remember right. Like Getsuga 10, no, I mean the 4 energy, I mean.
No, 4 costs, yeah.
Like Getsuga 10 shows 4. I know the ones that are different, like the ones that are a little bit different than that, like the skill book for Phantom Troop is only 3, but it's minus 3K and copy something. I think the main ones that are like kill a 5K or less are usually 4.
I think so.
We're on the blue final trigger, only one of them, so we're on Bisky's training, even though I don't think Bisky trained any of these people besides Gone. I'm not that far. I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Please don't be mean about it.
Be mean about it.
No.
He doesn't read them.
I will. Just on this one. I'll read on this one specifically. I'll know. I remember usernames. I'll forget them.
He will.
But Bisky's training, it's your final trigger. If you have 0 life, place it on top of your deck and place the top card of your deck into your life. 3. It costs 3 energy, 1 AP. Main effect is choose up to 2 of your AP, switch them to active. It's what all the final triggers do. We are playing blue in Hunter x Hunter, so we do have access to Paladin's Necklace, which is just really good removal for raids. 2 energy, 1 AP. Choose 1 rated card on your field or your opponent's field and place its top rated card into the owner's sideline. Draw a card. Activate it as the active trigger. It's just a really good card to have. Sometimes raids, especially raid, takes out Raid Karapika at least for the top card of it. What are the big? I'm trying to think which card. Raid Sukuna.
Yeah, Raid Sukuna.
Now that that's out.
Raid Sukuna, Raid Karapika.
I guess Raid Ichigo is Raid Renji, maybe. I don't know.
I think.
Speaking of which, as far as rulings on that, because I know some raids do get effects, like Renji has that, the pay and AP effect is no matter if you raid it or not, because it's outside that box.
Yeah.
So on wording on this, choose 1 rated. Oh no, because it's not rated. I've had this discussion before. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much what I was getting at, guys. I've thought about this before, but since it says 1 rated card on the field, it does have to be something that has rated on top of another, I believe.
Yes, read the card explains the card.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. You know what? Incomplete deck video. You guys figure it out. It's not like I've mentioned it multiple times in my hatred for it. 3 risky dice. It is 3 energy, 1 AP. It is a sight. You do get to play it active to field, which is okay. Activate main, switch to resting. It does generate you an energy as well. Has the get trigger. Activate main, switch to resting. Choose one character on your field. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has 2 or more energy, add it to your hand. Give the chosen character 1000 BP till the end of the turn. If the revealed card has 1 or less required energy, sideline the chosen character and place the revealed card on top of your deck. So if you really only want to use it after you've stacked your deck so that you're not just killing one of your guys for the funsies. But that's the list. Like I said, the main thing, you want to stack your deck so you can get risky dice. You can go off with Genthru, getting to sideline characters. Other than that, I think that's the only things that you have to really reveal. Risky dice, Genthru, and I guess Bara, if you want to make your opponent's thing lose 1,000 so you can hit it easier with Genthru. But that's the list. It's honestly Blue Hunter Hunter period is budget.
Yeah.
I think actually Hunter Hunter outside of Karaka is kind of budget. Green, I said outside of Green period, I guess. Green's the most expensive there.
I don't know
This and Purple are very cheap.
I don't know how much Gone is, but I know Karapika is the only really expensive card.
Yeah. As far as I know, any color for Hunter Hunter outside of Green is pretty cheap. So, I mean, it's a budget deck, very cheap, but
I can build it for like $5.
I'd say maybe 10 at the most, honestly, if you count for shipping. Yeah, count for shipping, it's like 10. So, I mean, if it's anything that you want to throw together cheap, if you buy 1 box of Hunter Hunter, most of the time, aside from the raid, you have the majority of this, I've noticed. But
I bought 5 just to test it.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is I bought 5, and with all of the stuff that I pulled and put together for specified slot, I have the majority of the core for specified slot. I am providing, like, almost the whole deck to Brandon. Like, I have 4 of the SR Bisky that I didn't even know about. I don't even play 4 of the Bisky.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. But this is the list. It's a really fun deck. I think release is really neat that you can just 1 AP, 3 energy only, just kill something 5k. But that's, like I said, that's the list. Don't forget to leave us a comment. If you're following up from the last video, give me a new catchphrase, because obviously I didn't read those comments yet. Don't forget to leave us a notification. Hit that notification bell. Leave us a notification. It's called.
We know how to swing Z.
Yeah, leave us a notification. It's called comment. Yeah, leave us 2 comments. Just leave us the notification if you want. We need the engagement.
There we go.
But yeah, hit that notification bell so you know when our videos are up, so you can hear more like this.
Well, you got to convince them to click it, right?
I'm doing my best.
And
I ain't quitting my day job.
Yes. And if you like the video, don't forget the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And after everything Red just rambled about, we hope you'll try to watch the next video.
Yeah. And if you didn't, or if you don't want to, leave us a comment explaining why.
End the video, please. Bye-bye.